was looking forward to playing today. I hope we can get through this day. That'd be really cool. So this is a, basically we have a Full Skull Caverns day to do here on the 7th. After that on the 8th, we have we're doing tappers. Among other chores. The 9th is another Full Skull Caverns day, and then the 10th, if you can believe it, the 10th we're already doing our second round of Starfruit. I did some math and stuff earlier, and there's gonna I need a lot of I'm gonna need a lot of money. I'm not sure how we're gonna do this. I can make enough money for everything I need, but it requires me at the moment to sell some Starfruit raw, which I don't want to do. I will do it, especially in order to buy like things like crystallariums and tappers, obviously, and Starfruit. Those are all integral to actually getting everything done. So I'm more than happy to sell Starfruit for that. I wish I didn't have to, but there's just no money. Did you get through any days? Yeah, we finished one day on stream. I'm gonna move these tomorrow. I'd like to put the lightning rods closer to the house so I have to spend less time harvesting them. The garden pots we'll put farther away from the house because we only go to them every 8 days. That's kind of a small mistake that I want to fix. That and grab it. Those away, we don't need them anymore. Yeah, we got through one day. Unfortunately, we're averaging like 1 day per stream. We'll see if we can get through 2 days on today's stream. That would be my hope. That would make me a happy man. Yeah, we need to make stairs today. So I have a conundrum, which is if my conundrum is that if I make all 63 jades I have into stairs, then I can use those stairs, obviously. But the conundrum is that when I'm gonna make like 30 crystallariums tomorrow. I won't have any jades to put in them to get them cycling faster. So I think I want to hold back like 20 jades, knowing that so that I have something to load into them tomorrow. I have like 18 crystallariums right now. I'm gonna make 28. No, I only need to hold back like 10 or something. Where's the spreadsheet? Oh, I didn't make that. I don't know where it is. Probably on the Duke Crew Discord somewhere. Excuse me. Oh, I don't want to choke on my water. Yeah, I think I need to hold back like 10 to 15 jades Maybe not that many even, because I should get some jades from today's run. I could hold back 10 to be safe, and then depending on how many jades I get from today's run, I can decide how many to exchange at the end of the day. That's what I'll do. I'll hold back 10 just in case. So I'll only quote unquote only get 50 ladders today. I think that's the correct move though. Oops, why did I just do that? This chest is so full, it's ridiculous. I need more space. I could just bring 8 wood over and I'd get a second chest. Let's do that. I need another chest. It's ridiculous. Way too full. That doesn't count for the prediction. I didn't even like start Skull Caverns. That doesn't count. Don't forget stone. I shouldn't need to take any stone with me. Because on account that I'm gonna have like 50 staircases. I'll throw Hamish across the room. He likes it, don't worry. Monka S. Are you sure he likes it? Ah, oh, I forgot to put away the stupid sprinklers. Whatever. Damn it. Ah, that's not where I want that. Alright, I want to put crap in that chest that's like not an actual mining item. Like all this junk. It's not an item that I get directly from mining. I don't want it in this chest. Or food, I guess. That should get moved. Okay, now we can put this stuff away. Alright, we're holding back 10 jades for now. We'll just bring one piece of stone so that we have a stack reserved for it. That's not a bad idea to just have one. Hoping to get like 300 to 400 copper today. 400 would be really good. I'll need to remember to force copper. Like, not crazy, but I will need to get some copper. Okay. That's like more than enough ammo for the day. Interestingly, you can buy a mega bomb for 5 iridium. Not very cost effective, but it's interesting. Considering that you can just buy a mega bomb for you know, for 1,000, it's kind of weird. Okay. Off to the Skull Caverns with us, right? $7:30 start. It is a star drop day. It's unfortunately it's a low star drop, but it is still a star drop day. Means in theory we should get a pretty good pace. I do need fire quartz, because tomorrow one of the other things I'll be crafting tomorrow is garden pots. Hoping to get about 70 of them tomorrow. I have a good amount of fire quartz already, but getting more is very helpful. There's a lot of things I want today, but I'm not gonna hard force. I'm just gonna hope that I get them in the normal course of a run and just kind of remember that I need them. I'm gonna put my stairs down there and make sure that I don't waste any, because I only have 50. I want to use them very effectively. Okay, I was checking for a freebie before I left. Unfortunately, there's a stone right there, so I actually think I still will use a freebie. Or will use a ladder. This pace is like decent. Need more drop shafts. If this is gonna be like an excellent, if I want this to be an excellent start, I want drop shafts. Wow, those were bad shots. Bird 89 RNG, just pretend. I should have gotten that copper. Nice drop hole. The drop shafts have been kind of low numbers. At least we're getting them. I've come to curse you again. Nah. Don't be silly. Yeah, I should have realized there was a freebie. How did I visually miss the freebie? It must have been like really close. Like just barely out of my vision. How's everybody doing today? There's no ladder from this, I'm leaving. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if there was no ladder from that, I would just ladder, or yeah, I would just use a free ladder. I say free, but I mean craft one. Same here, if this doesn't give an exit, I'll craft a ladder. Ooh. 46 floors in 2 hours. I mean, really can't complain about that, really, can I? So since it's a star drop day, basically what I'm requiring of myself is really high iridium or really good goodies, but still really high iridium. I actually would prefer a day with 1,400 iridium over a day that has raid totems, because I need money so badly. Be able to afford this. The second round of Starfruit is so expensive. I would actually prefer really high iridium over rain totems. Like, honestly, not a joke. Watching Habu the other day, I was watching back some of his VODs. He's so far ahead of me on money, it's crazy. Like where I was at that same point, he is so far ahead of me. Not the end of the world, like it's not like it's guaranteed that he'll make more money than me in the end, but he's definitely got an advantage right now. The funny part about it too is that even if I try to come up with like fancy strategies to get ahead, he'll be able to use them because he'll see it on my stream or my VODs, and then he'll just be able to do it too. But it's okay. I don't really care either way. Like I've said many times, I honestly don't care about like the competition. Like, you know, it'd be cool, but it's not a big deal. If it actually were a competition, it really would be it's really a big disadvantage. Like if we were really competing, it would be a huge disadvantage to go first, like basically be ahead. Yeah, everyone gets better. That's what it's not really a competition. Simple solution, elevator geos. This pace ended up being kind of mediocre, huh? Oh, come on, game. Yeah, the pace died when we stopped getting drop shafts. Five hours, and we're not at level 100 yet. Kind of meh. Yeah. They were all crabs except for one. This doesn't feel like 1400 ore pace. I don't know why I bother killing those guys. All they give is trash. All it does is fill up your inventory with trash to kill them. Five and a half hours. What's that, like 18 floors an hour about? Yeah. It's good enough to keep going, I think. Late game tends to be more about iridium floors rather than you know, starting floor pace. But this is a cordite stream. We are unlikely to get good iridium floors. Why didn't that blow that up? That's very confusing. I swear star drops for me are like low neutrals for everyone else. Why are you excited? Because I have a small brain and I quickly forget. My brain quickly forgets the pain of Star Drop days. A little bit of extra trek for a drop shaft is still worth it at this floor depth. We're not like crazy far down yet, where it doesn't matter. This looks like the kind of floor that I'm very happy I have ladders for. Yeah, this floor is like unbelievably bad, completely barren. That's a floor I'm very happy to insta-skip. That was so dumb. I can't believe that I just took a hit there. I was so happy when he fixed that bug. And now it's back. Every piece of copper I pick up today is 75G I don't have to spend tomorrow. But it's still not better than getting iridium, because iridium is like 5 times more valuable than that. But if I see copper that I can easily get, it's worth today. I mean, it's technically worth every day, but today in particular, I have to spend a lot of money tomorrow on copper. Oh, that did reach, nice. The chat has permission to get annoyed at me if I just randomly skip a lot of copper nodes. Can't tell if my iridium paste is good or not. This is a very good iridium floor. This is much better than average. For the size of this floor and the number of stones that are normally on it, this floor is much better than average. Yeah, I'll skip any floor that doesn't have like easily identifiable, valuable targets. Like you occasionally get floors that are just utterly barren, and those floors, I need to just skip them. Floors like this though, I can make a determination on whether the rest of this floor is worth it or not. So for the price of like probably like 3 to 4 seconds worth of walking, we get 2 iridium nodes and a bat. I don't think so. I don't think that meets my requirements. Copper costs 75 per. What's a copper node worth on average? 75 times 3.3 or something like that on average. That's how much a copper node is worth for me to get right now. I'm not really getting good iridium floors anyway. The starting pace was mediocre, and I'm not getting good iridium floors, so... Should have grabbed those 2 iron nodes as I walked by. Okay, all you have to do is complain, and then you get iridium floors. That's all you have to do. Really? Break. Getting good iridium floors has nothing to do with the daily luck, unfortunately. That's why it's possible to high roll, like getting over 800 ore on day 10. On a bad luck day with low resources, that's how that's possible, because the quality of your floors is not tied to daily luck. Unfortunately, we are way below 100 ore per hour. We're steadily falling behind versus the time. Like if we were keeping pace, we'd be over 700 ore right now. Come on, the target. Over 1,000 stone already, though. Since we're using ladders, not stone. Alright, I wanted to keep the hardwood, but it's time. Our basic resources are looking really good. It's just our iridium is falling way behind. Well, this is a warm-up, I guess. This run's gonna die to the lack of iridium floors. Which is a very common thing for me, to lose runs to that. I'm not your cam boy. I don't care if you follow me or not. I'm not gonna be like your puppet or whatever. Thanks for the follow. But no one ever dislikes the content, right? Monkey ass don't answer that. Rain totems. You look like an iridium floor. What's this purple stuff that's all over the floor? Crystallarium is excellent. Makes me very happy to see free crystallariums. What content? The days just repeat. Well, you're not wrong. I'll find a safe spot for this this piece of goodies. We don't need aquamarine. Like, this floor could be an iridium floor, it's just not. It's like inexplicably not an iridium floor, you know? Oh, I'm doing Skull Caverns. I didn't see the redemption. Give Ali some love there. Thank you for that. Most Stremmer say, E, you do not. You are smarter. I passed the test, PogChamp. I always enjoy that when I just straight one-shot the bats. Streamer, I don't think you've noticed, but you only have 29G. How in the heck do you expect to get 80 million? My favorite is when they do the math to to tell you how much money you need to earn per day for the rest of the run to make the money. Hey, it is unique, this stream. It's clickbait. He actually expects to get closer to, yeah, more like 300, 400K. Yeah, I'm following a guide I found on YouTube to grow lots of potatoes. I can't think of any way to get more money than that. Like to get money faster than that, so that's what we're doing. This is actually low-key an iridium floor. Doesn't matter though, the iridium's not there. Like our iridium count is not high enough. To take this day. Oh, I just left iridium on the floor. That was dumb. Pretty good warm-up run though, I suppose. Yeah, 1200 would be kind of a low roll for what I expect for today. Our basic ores are looking fire, though. I mean, maybe that's why my iridium fell behind a little bit. Like, this is not a bad day by any means. It's just not, like, amazing, you know? Like, in order to feel good about my money situation for buying seeds, I want this to be like an amazing day. I don't know why I'm still playing, just for the warm-up, I guess. Watch me get rain totems. Another Crystallarium! Ah, this day is tempting. And go to like 120 basically. Not gonna matter too much. It's basically what I knew it was gonna be. Kind of low iridium, but amazing goodies. Ah, 550 copper though. Wow, that's way ahead of my Okay, let's actually do the math here because I had some estimates and some numbers in my head that I was testing. And I was thinking that I needed 1400 ore per day to be able to afford stuff. What's the ore equivalent of 150 copper higher than my estimate? Not that much. $150 times 75 over 270. 41. So the extra copper that I got that I didn't account for is equivalent to if I had gotten an extra 41 ore. The 16 diamonds I didn't account for. 6 jades is really good too. The 2 crystallariums are the reason that I'm considering this day, because the ore is not, like, the ore is not amazing. 1226 is like, that's good, but it's not incredible. But 2 crystallariums is incredible. And we got way above my required amount of iron and copper. Mike Jones, 8004, thank you for that sub with Prime Gaming. Enjoy your badges and emotes, and thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the Parliament. That's so dumb. That was a misclick. Oh, well, too late. No refunds. Someone type exclamation point Parliament so I don't look like such an idiot. Abu, where are you? Do I take this day? Someone make the decision for me. This day is mediocre. Do you just say that every time? I feel like I actually value, well, I value everyone's opinion, but there's some people whose opinion I value higher. And I feel like Sundeko just always says this day is mediocre. But 2 Crystallariums is so good. Look at non-mediocre days. Did the diamonds make up for any of the missing money? A little bit. Not a lot, a little. The high roll on diamonds and copper probably accounts for like 100 ore. Well, it's not just the luck, Elena, it's also having 4 extra hours. It's higher luck and 4 extra hours in the Skull Caverns. You could high roll everything and Pam Deco would say it's mediocre. How much would the missing ore set you back? Well, I mean, the value of the ore, right? Like, if I say that all the goodies make up for 100 ore, that means that I was 80 ore short of what I wanted today. How much is 80 ore worth? 21,000 G. But then we haven't talked about the Crystallarium just yet. I'm so scared that if I think you guys are right that I can do better, but I'm scared that it's going to take so long to get a result this good again. Well, yeah, if it was just 180, it would be 54k. How much would it cost to make 2 Crystallariums? Well, it would be 6,000 G worth. It would be 6,000 gold worth of iridium bars, 10 gold bars, and 200 stone. And 2 batteries. But the batteries are basically free. The one thing against me, like not in my favor, The one thing that's not in my favor is that 559 copper is really good, but I feel like I probably could do that again. Like, I feel like I could get 559 copper again. Plus, like, have a faster floor pace or more iridium floors. Okay, if you can really add the value of the crystallariums, though. No, I'm gonna buy, well, not buy. I'm gonna craft like 20 crystallariums tomorrow. This would be 9xx with a 10 a.m. start, which seems bad. Yeah, that's true. Ugh. What's the problem? No, I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this day or not. Play 10 more minutes. I need to leave now. I need to get a full iridium smelt in. This is already kind of iffy. I need to get a full iridium smelt in. This is so hard. Like, when it's an obviously good day and when it's an obviously bad day, it's so easy. But when it's like this, it's so hard. It's so hard to know what the right call is here. $1,400 plus a riot. Open up a separate client and replicate this day. I don't know. I think that's borderline cheating. Just keep opening up clients and then you can pick your favorite day. I feel like that's borderline cheating. You just keep opening up clients and then playing through the day, and then you have a buffet of like 10 different runs you can choose from. Well, sometimes it's not even borderline, right? It's up to you. You would know best. I know. That's the hardest part, is because, like, there's only like 3 other people I would trust to give me an accurate determination of the day, and only one of them is in chat. Well, like 2, basically. Elena and Sundeko are like, I value their opinion higher than everyone else right now. And they're both kind of telling me to reset. I'm in chat? Oh yeah, sorry, you too, Mike Jones. What does your gut tell you? My gut tells me to reset, but it also is telling me that I'm gonna be in for a lot of pain to get a day this good again. Offended. Please don't be offended, everybody. I still value everyone's opinion. Some people I value their opinion more. You like pain? Better start working through the pain. It is a starter up day. How many ladders did I burn? Like 20? 20 or 25? Not that many. Yeah, 25. That sounds right. Yeah, okay. With 25 ladders used, this isn't good enough. That's true. Talking about the ladders pushes me over the edge to reset this. Yeah. This pushes me over the edge to reset for 25 ladders used. That was a good attempt, like, don't get me wrong, that was a good attempt, but we can do better. Especially with 25 ladders used, we can do better. Also, we don't have any morning chores, so we could pretty much do a smelt and go. Oh. That's okay. I harvested all the batteries. I had my pickaxe selected, so I started smashing on my lightning rods. My points. You lost your fake internet points. No! Just watching last VOD and stopped when you were in despair and hated this game. Yeah, that's because I deleted my ring. Ended up being a good stream though. Like, had a soft pretzel, got a good Skull Cavern stay. It was a good time. Good things were born out of the ashes. I feel like it would be a good idea to reset for good pace to 100. But for my personal runs, that never works out for some reason. Yeah, the last 4 hour, yeah, the second half of the run, basically the Iridium floors, that's the main determination, I think. I think the pace to 100 is a pretty minor factor, honestly. You were bringing me down. Sorry. Beginning of hard stuck. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to be hard stuck, chat. I want to be progress boy. I had to craft my ammo. Don't really need 700 shots. Come on, click. No, I didn't. I crafted more this time. I started at like 600 last time. I used like 500, little under 500. That's correct, yeah. To put in the... Or it needs another pretzel. Yeah, we'll have another pretzel later. I almost debated myself into starting on that floor. Like, even if I'm not resetting for a drop shaft, I need to reset for a good starting floor. Put myself on a good foot forward. Like that floor very much. So, no, the other guys don't mind that floor, but I don't like it. It's a pretty good starting floor. It's freaking game, man. Come on. Drop shaft. Why doesn't the massive pile of slimes ever give you a ladder? Well, this is scam pace. We're currently going a blazingly fast 8 floors per hour. Hold on to your hats here. Man, you ever heard of a drop shaft? I love the salt in the wound, which is just that, like, the treasure floor didn't even have any stones for me to break for a potential free drop shaft. Just all crap. Now you could be like, use your ladder, streamer, but like, I shouldn't have to waste a ton of craftable ladders on a star drop day. Like, the ladder should be much freer than this. You know, how come it never works out that, like, when you start with a fast pace and then you have it slow down at the end? How come it never goes the other way? When you start off really slow, it's just crap the whole time. When you start off fast, it often deteriorates, but it never gets really good. Has anyone ever noticed that? feel like the game's now gonna give me just exactly that. Hey, that's why you blow up the rocks. Someone asked why you keep blowing up rocks on floors that have free exits. That's why. Honestly, these floors, I don't even know what to say. It's dangerous to have the ladders there on that slot. I should put them in their own slot. Really? No ladder from that? Okay. Failing to accurately pause right now. The game gave me a glimmer of hope with some decent drop shafts, and now it's gone again. I mean, if we can get a couple of drop shafts, then we'll and accelerate. Like we'll be able to recover somewhat. Like if we can get to we can get to 100 in the next like 10 minutes of game time, then that's essentially the same pace we had last time. Which isn't saying much because that wasn't good enough. But you never know. I'm gonna die here. Woo! Can't believe I didn't die there. I like that happened last run too. We got a drop shaft on 95 and it only goes 3 floors, which is such a troll. I mean, it goes without saying that this pace is really bad, and I don't have much of anything to show for it, so we're just gonna start over. There was brief hope that that the pace would pick up, but you know, like I said, it never works the other way. It's only possible to get a really fast pace at the start and then have that pace erode. Never possible to start off slow and then get a really fast run to 100. You already have VIP, right? So I don't have to do anything? Heck W. Yeah, cool. Nice. I mean, congrats BS Turkey 1 on another week of VIP. That's PogChamp. I'll be very curious when Habu gets to this part of the run, how he manages the expenses of summer. Oh, I forgot to bring the wood for another chest. I really need another chest. I don't see any way that I'm not gonna have to sell most of the raw starfruit that I have. Like at best, I'll be able to get away with not selling the basic quality starfruit. There you go. Enjoy your week of VIP. Your shiny pink badge that does nothing. I mean, highly valuable, honored guest of the community. It's kind of funny though, since I don't use like sub-only mode or any kind of like chat moderation most of the time. VIP doesn't really do very much. We get, yeah, get a lot of happies in the chat. Yeah, we like happy emote. Can't even use my own emote. Does it only cost like 500 points to redeem it? It's like literally 500 probably, I'm pretty sure. I can't fathom that you don't have 500 channel points. I like battery and undetermined hole. That's the Omega Lol emote. Yeah, that's Omega Lol with the battery coming out of the mouth. I like your description of it though. Battery coming out of an undetermined hole. Oh, I enjoy that. That's very good. Yes, this is the best song on the entire soundtrack. Don't even at me. This is the best song on the whole soundtrack. Alright, let's hope for a slightly better pace this time. Okay, I guess I'll take the free 3B. I wasn't forcing a drop shaft because it's only 3 floors, but you know, if it's just literally right in front of me, I guess I have to take it, right? That, oh, I hate that so much. That's why you make a separate stack. It physically pains me to waste a ladder at this point of the run. Hey, look at this. You get an acceptable pace when drop shafts spawn. Who would have thought? Bad shots. Oh, I spoke too soon. Just ladder this. Why am I pulling out a mega bomb? Just ladder. When you get trash floors, just ladder like this. This is a trash floor. I'll take a picture of it just in case there's like a free drop shaft or something. What are these floors? Maybe if I get a bunch of barren floors like that, if I get those all early, maybe late in the run, we'll get all iridium floors. Right? That's how it works. That's what we talked about. Getting unlucky early means you'll get lucky later. Honestly, at this point, it's a pretty standard money run. At this point, it's basically all the main changes were in spring. At this point, it's basically like grow starfruit, grow pumpkins, get as many kegs as you possibly can, as fast as you can, and then do skull caverns while you keg everything in fall and winter. Okay, that's a 15er. I didn't know those existed anymore. I hadn't got one of those in quite some time. We're suddenly on half decent pace just because of the 15er. Hello, Death Smoke. Welcome back. Did you used to have a different username? No, I just wasn't here for a while. Oh, well, welcome back. Glad to have you. You're not supposed to. Yeah. You're not supposed to say it out loud. Okay, let's heal. I don't want to die right now. Anything to call out the streamer. Can we just like low-key just get like a 1500 day with 9 rain totems and 2 crystallariums? Like, that's not that unlucky, right? Like, that wouldn't be very unlikely, right? I mean, why can't we just do that? Are you guys on board? Let's just like make it happen. I just want to get like out of control lucky one of these days. Just out of control. That hasn't happened to me in so long. Although, this pace to 100 was like 2 hours, no, an hour faster. Let's see if a better pace results in more iridium. I actually can't reach that. It's a little bit sad. Really good basic ores on that floor. I don't want to get you baited too much though. Whoa, that's a lot of dinosaurs. You're right, I am on PM rather than AM. Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, I wouldn't say you want to necessarily like judge your performance against mine, because I'm pretty confident that I have way more practice at this than you, than most people. If you were to play this gameplay style as much as I do, for as long as I have, I'm sure you'd be just as good as me. It's not really like a, it's just like time and experience. That was a pretty good thread the needle shot, if I do say so myself. I did not think I was gonna hit that shot like through the side of the hallway like that. Thought for sure I was gonna miss. Alright, I already have a ladder, so I'll eat the crab. I'll eat the spicy eel to heal the damage that I take from the bomb. I was hoping I could hit that. Need to keep forcing copper while not abandoning anything else. Just need everything. There's the exit. All that extra gold is lovely. I actually am getting decent iridium floors right now. Like, since I have ladders, like, this is honestly worth. The amount of iridium on this floor is worth. All the other basic ores too are great. I saw like at least 3 nodes over here. Since you can generate your own exit, you can determine how much value an area has. I will take a screenshot of this just to be safe, but I'm pretty sure this is a barren floor that I should leave immediately. That is correct. That is a correct assessment. $43 health, that's a little iffy. I think I'll heal. I do have the best boots in the game, so in theory I can tank more hits on average. If a shot gives both copper and iridium, you best know I'm gonna take that. Copper nodes are worth roughly a third of an iridium node for me today. What a nice guy coming over to let me bomb the iridium off of him. That was a really nice guy, that slime. That was really solid of him to do that. How are these floors not generating an exit? I'm blowing up like 75% of all the rocks. Yeah, we're falling behind again. It just feels like inevitable that we're gonna fall behind on iridium pace every time. I'm just not getting the floors required to either get ahead or stay ahead. Plus, I have 2 Prizzies on 400 ore. That's Omega lol. Ooh, I almost sneezed. This side is barren. This is 2 iridium nodes and 2 bats. Kind of a no-brainer. A barren floor is my new term for just any floor that has basically nothing on it. I feel like these floors are just a troll sometimes, like I'm being pranked. That the floors can be this bad on a star drop day with 3 luck buffs. That the floors can be just this barren and this bad and have no exit anywhere to be found. It's mind-boggling. Like, if this is actually the average quality of a Skull Caverns floor, like, how did we ever manage to play this game before luck rings? Like, were ores stealth nerfed again? Like in the past, a lot of the times when like streamers were complaining about a mechanic not feeling right, when we actually dug into it, it turned out that something was wrong. Like when we were, for instance, we were complaining about fishing and how long the lures it was taking for the lures. And then we actually, well, Blade dug into the code and found that, like, you know, animation canceling was screwing up fishing really badly. Like, is there any possibility that we're screwing over our iridium floors in some manner? Well, it's only called variance when that's actually what's happening. I just gave you a specific instance of a time when it was assumed to be variance, and it was actually found that it was an actual issue that we were causing for ourselves. So I gave you a specific example of when that happened. So I don't want to just always assume it's variance, because there's endless amounts of spaghetti in this game, so it's more than possible that when it feels like you're getting really unlucky, that you actually are, because something's happening that you're not aware of. Like luck rings was another example too. Luck rings were actually bugged. Am I crazy, or did I not put a mega bomb right in the middle of this floor? How come those iridium nodes didn't blow up? The poor amethyst never gets any respect. That and the topaz, they always end up getting tossed. This floor is not really good enough to continue on, right? It's only a couple of iridium nodes and they're all super spread out. Like, let's just go shoot this one and then leave. Oh, it gave me a ladder. There's just a ladder right here in the middle now. Is this area worth it now to continue this area? I mean, this is, I can get one. There's not that many iridium nodes. Oof. If that bomb had exploded right there, I would have died. I'm watching the clock, and this run's actually going well. My iridium count is staying ahead of the timer. So I'm staying at or above 100 per hour right now. Do we know the actual iridium ore spawn rate? I mean, I know what Blade's sheet says it is. And he's not wrong very often, so... Like, I could bring it up here and say what, on average, my percentage iridium should be on floor 180. So on floor 180, on average, 9% of all the rocks on a floor should be iridium. Does this look like, this is probably a high roll floor if this is like, if it's supposed to be 9%. This is probably an above average floor. That's cool. But, you know, maybe the sheet's wrong. I've noticed that it's wrong for the numbers on 1.3 are wrong. You start getting 100% iridium a lot faster than the sheet says you do. Oh, you literally just typed that. TBH, I have some doubts about the sheet as it doesn't have the right number on high floors for 1.3. That you literally just typed what I said. You were saying the exact same thing at the same time. That's really funny, actually. Average is not the only important variable. That's true. How often are you getting to 1,000 plus? Only when you hard force it with ladders. You never get that far normally. It's not economical to do that. Like you don't, you make less money by going that deep. Well, I mean, you make more absolute money, but you spend a lot more to make it happen. We're only slightly ahead of the clock right now. I need to get some iridium floors soon. My my pace the last couple hours has been kind of lackluster. My iridium pace. This floor is also lackluster. Hopefully we can get a fast exit. I think I can just bomb this upper room. And be happy. Yeah, there we go. Take the quick droppy. Is this our... I think this is our first treasure room of the day. On a star drop day? Yeah. Well. Happens. I kind of want like more, I'm more interested in a high iridium count today. .44 health. Alright, I guess I'll eat a piece of cheese. I want like a small heal. Okay, dude, really? I mean, he ended up being worth killing for all of his drops, but that kind of sucked how long it took to kill him. Kind of fell behind pace a little bit. We haven't gotten a like really blockbuster iridium floor in a while. This is slightly above average iridium floor. I can work with this sort of a result. I just need floors like this to not be barren, like this. Like when I roll this floor layout, I need it to actually have iridium on it, instead of like having basically the version of the floor that has like no stone. Which seems like that happens all the time. Copper is nowhere near where it was last run. Do have like 4 hours left though, or no, like 2 hours really. That was a decent iridium floor.
Charging battery.
I just needed to hear this metal is piano only. Been playing with CDs for 16 hours. No, will leave stream up though.
That's really quiet. Sorry about that. Why is that alert so quiet? Hopefully it was a good volume for all of you. Trucker Torpedo, thank you for that tier 1 sub for 2 months. I just needed to share this before snooze. Been playing Stardew Valley for 16 hours today. Holy cow, that's a marathon session if I've ever heard of one. Enjoy badges and emotes, and thank you for that support of the stream for 2 months. That's crazy, playing for 16 hours straight. Have a nice rest, you earned it. This is an iridium floor. Somehow we don't have an exit from this floor. Blew up like all the rocks. Yeah, we blew up like all the rocks. Where's the exit? Whatever, that's what the ladders are for, I suppose. Might have been 24 hours. Monka S. Grabbing one at a time, so smart. Yeah, I'm just so sick of wasting them. I'm willing to take that inefficiency in order to not waste stairs like that. Only now just going over 1,000 stone, wow. I think this side is better, right? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's kind of all good, right? How are we, like, how is the ore not there right now? How are we at only 262? Like, we're basically not even at a higher ore count than the other run. This run is somehow worse. Oh. How is this run worse than the other run? Yeah, but it's only 40 extra iridium, but no crystal like, I don't have 2 crystallariums this time, and I don't have 16 diamonds. I have less of everything except for a slightly larger amount of iridium. No, I mean, I guess including the iridium bars, this is basically 1300. But we have no goodies. What did you predict at 8 p.m.? I didn't see. I didn't see what you predicted. Yeah, I thought the run was going really well too because I was tracking my ore based on the clock, like I had said. I was tracking based on the clock and I was staying over 100 per hour, but then it fell off at the end. I used more ladders than last time too. I have less copper, less iron. I have more gold, way less diamonds, less prizzies, less stone, no crystallariums. The only thing that's better is slightly higher iridium ore. $500 ore in 7 hours. Yeah, the ending was pretty bad. I mentioned it too. I said, "Oh, I'm falling behind. I haven't gotten any good iridium floors." Yeah, like if I'm not gonna take 2250 or whatever it was, plus 2 crystallariums and a crazy amount of diamonds, like I'm not gonna take this run. This run is worse in every way except for a small increased amount of iridium ore. Maybe I need to use rock candy to make this day stronger. Star drop not good enough. Is it star drop? Oh, it is star drop. It is star drop, yes. In theory, that is the luck today. And you guys thought I was gonna get through a day on stream. That's not how things go around here. Still waiting patiently for the luck to go my way. That day was going really well until the last like the last 6 hours went really poorly, and that tanked the whole thing basically. And you can't say like ladder more aggressively. I used more ladders than last attempt too, so I just got unlucky at the end, I think. I mean, maybe I played badly. I don't know. I never want to be like, oh, it's always luck, but it does seem like that run was going really well, and then it wasn't for no other reason. Like I didn't do anything to make that happen. As far as I can tell. I just joined. How's this stream gone? It's been a good stream so far. We haven't made any progress in the game, but it's been a good stream. What else is new though? Making progress in the stream, Omega lol. Maybe this will be the time that we just get crazy lucky, you know? It's just like out of control. I'm waiting. It'll happen. I crafted way too much ammo. Whatever. It's gonna get used either. If I overcraft today, it'll get used on the 9th. Starting tomorrow, the desert won't be a desert anymore, it'll be a forest. Feels good, man. We're planting trees to make up for all of the smelting and chopping and explosives we've done. Just looking for a good starting floor here. I don't like that floor layout very much. Not that bad. This one's not great either. The good starting floor layouts, in my opinion, are the ones where you can just like have a drop shaft right next to you, I guess. That works. It's only a 3, but if you get it without really trying, then it's worth. I really don't want to use the ladder like this early. I want to use the ladders like towards the end of the day to keep the iridium pace going. Really? Always flabbergasts me when a mega bomb doesn't get an exit on a star drop day. Like, I know what the ladder grid looks like on this day. I know I got unlucky that there was no ladder there. Like, I don't even need to look at it. I know I got really unlucky. I should have just moved a split second farther and I would have seen the freebie. Totally my own fault. This floor layout's not doing me any favors today. I think I actually do have to ladder this. There's not much I can do about this floor. Oh. Yeah, I didn't mean to craft a ladder. That was just kind of habit there that I crafted a ladder out of stone. I'm guessing there's a freebie, right? Can I stop getting this floor layout? Like, actually, stop giving me this floor layout. Well. "26 floors, or 27 floors in 2 hours is a big yikes." Hello. Well, we might eventually high roll someday. I was very tempted to see if I died to that armored bug there, just to reset the day with a nice little meme. Dying to an armor bug. This pace is omega yikes. Tried to go to bed, but my upstairs neighbor is having too much fun. Yikes. That's gross. There's no reason to continue this, right? This attempt at 52 floors in 4 hours. There's no point to continuing. Like, my last attempt, I was at floor 100 at this point, last attempt, and that didn't go well enough. So like, why am I still playing this attempt? Is there a guide he's following / written? I am the guide. I am quite literally the guide. No, in all seriousness though, no, there's no guide because this is like being on day 7 of summer is the farthest that we've gotten on this run for this patch. We've completed runs on other patches, but this is the farthest we've gotten with this particular set of strategies. But yeah, that command gives you the basic framework. The basic guide is to rush the Skull Caverns using some advanced min-max strategies, which you can watch on my VODs. It's kind of like, I don't want to sit here and detail them out, but basically you rush the Skull Caverns, you make a ton of money through iridium farming. And then you plant your entire field with starfruit, and then you keg it all, and you make a ass load of money. You also throw pumpkins in there. You can plant starfruit on the island. You can plant starfruit in your greenhouse. It's a little more complicated than that, but that's the framework, is that most of the money is coming from starfruit wine. You ever get tired of restarting days? Sometimes, yeah. I like making progress. Like, I don't want to be stuck on the same day over and over and over. I mean, same time, like, I'm not gonna like I'm serious about making it a good run, so I'm not gonna accept bad days. So if I'm having unlucky streaks, then I'm gonna have to reset a bunch of times. This is a really high luck day, so I need to take advantage of that and get a good result for the day, because I need a lot of money to buy starfruit seeds in the next couple days. I have to, literally tomorrow, the 8th, I have to pay for about 500,000 G worth of tappers, and then on the 10th, I have to pay for 1.7 million worth of starfruit seeds, so I have a lot of expenses coming up here. So I need to make this day really good. If I can get a half decent day today and then a good day on the 9th, we'll be fine. I'll be able to afford everything. But at the moment, the game's not giving me what I need. Multiplayer speedruns are a lot of fun. Nice. Unfortunately, I didn't really get to watch your multiplayer speedrun. I fell asleep really fast. Not because it wasn't interesting, it was just super late. A lot of times when I raid someone, they want to like chat and stuff because that's the polite thing to do, but I always feel bad because I'm like, peace out. I gotta go to bed. Penguin Brit and rewarded drawer. Are they relatively new speedrunners, or are they like... I haven't heard of them before. I'm not really like involved in the speedrun community, so maybe that's why. Okay, we're definitely not starting with layout 19. That's a layout 19 again, yikes. Layout 3 is not too bad, I just don't want to start on that one. Today is the day. I like your enthusiasm. Yeah, I don't want to start with 13. Okay, this is a good floor to start with. Plus I have the free drop shaft. I like how the last several times I've gotten the free drop shaft without even trying, because it's a 3. You know, if this were a if this was a day where I started with a 15 drop shaft, you know that the game would just be stingy AF with it. I'd be absolutely struggling for the free drop shaft if it was a good drop shaft. Nice floor here, game. Thanks for that. Nice floor. Star drop day, by the way. 3 luck buffs, by the way. Have you tried more luck? Yo, if you're about to suggest ginger ale... Imagine having such bad personal luck that, like, you contemplate using a rock candy on a starter up day just so you can get a decent pace. Obviously, I'm not actually gonna do that, but, like, come on. This starter up day is so troll. We did go 26 floors in our first hour, so it's not that bad. But it felt like more of a struggle than it was. I cannot hit the broadside of a barn right now. Am I getting trolled by a freebie? Surely, right? No. What's that? My luck ring's bugged or something? I did check when you have combined rings with the luck ring that they do work. Like your luck is increased. But man, it doesn't feel like it. Yeah, we're pretty solidly back in reset pace territory here, unless we can get some massive drop shafts. Okay. I've been playing this game long enough to know that I'm just getting hope dangled in front of me and then it'll be yanked away at the last moment. I already know that's going to happen. Oh, almost dead. Also, I mean, not to just like keep complaining, but like, where have the treasure floors been this this stream? I have like a 5% chance to get a treasure floor. Where have they been? We're like 25 floors behind it. A reasonable star drop day pace. I'm not really trying to be unreasonable about the expected pace. I'm just thinking about how the last good run, I was at floor 100 at this point, and I still didn't get enough iridium on the day. So why should I think that if I'm 24 floors behind that this will be an acceptable day? Like, what reason do I have to think that? Fairly decent ores on that floor, they're just very spread out. Same issue with that floor. I mean, I was about to say that the final run to 100 actually didn't go that badly, but I'm getting kind of trolled here. Can't, I know there's a diamond right next to me, but I can't realistically shoot it, unfortunately. So it took us 5 hours to get to 100, so that's 20 floors an hour. That's, like, reasonable. It ended up reasonable. Do we have good iridium to show for it? Let me see. No. We don't. My experience has shown me that if I'm gonna take if I have a reasonable pace to 100, I need to have good iridium with it, and I don't. We need an Owly salt shaker emote. You'll have to ask Plant Film to try to make one. It's a little bit painful to reset so fast, but I think I'm saving myself greater pain by just resetting when I know that the pace to 100 is not good. I'm saving myself the pain of going through the entire day and having it not turn out good enough. One good thing is we don't have chores. Like, yeah. I mean, we have to smelt, but we don't have any, like, major chores to do in the morning. The resets don't take all that long. Much extra cash do iridium bars give versus iridium ore? Just the value of oh well, and a bar sells for 1,500, and the ores by themselves sell for 100 each. So if you account for the coal, it's 1,350 versus 500. So it's obviously better to smelt. Yeah, essentially 3x. Slightly less than that because you have to smelt it, and it costs coal to smelt. Which it costs 150 to buy a piece of coal from Clint, so that's why we assume that the value is 1,350. There's no way in hell you could ever naturally farm enough coal for this type of run. I've probably already used like 15,000 coal at this point. You know, chat, we're really struggling with pace this day. Maybe we should use magic rock candy to try to improve our day. What do you guys think? Use magic rock candy to give ourselves a better chance at a decent pace. I'm joking, by the way. I'm absolutely joking. This is Star Drop Day. I should not have to struggle for pace. I'm just getting unlucky. Wouldn't mind seeing a Star Drop MRC day as a test. Well, if you want to see a test, you should probably go to another stream, because you know for a fact I would not get any increased pace. I would still get just as screwed over as I always do on these types of days. Like, imagine having a 7 luck modifier and it not mattering. Yeah, that's a good start. Drop shaft and a whole bunch of gold. The whole freebie system makes me think that the developer didn't intend for the player to just enter a floor and then just start monkey brain destroying the immediate stones as fast as possible. It's almost like you're meant to like explore the floor a little bit before you do anything. More useless purple things. Targeted rain totems that last all year. Oh, wow. That sounds like a bargain. I must be in like some sort of like low spot on my drop shafts because I have never seen so many 3s and 4s. Yeah. Probably not actually, from looking at it just briefly there. It's probably just a luck thing, honestly. That troll freebie hiding down there in the corner. Oh, how did I not see that? "35 floors in 2 hours is kind of bad." BH, if today is one of the most integral money days, it might be okay. And if you get a skull later with no MRC, you could just save scum. Keck W. I probably wouldn't actually save scum in that situation. It's like very rare that I'm okay with save scumming. Another 3. Look at floor we're on, chat. Oh, it's gone now. This is one of the most barren floors I've ever had the misfortune of stepping on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. My body was ready for the single rain totem. Body was absolutely ready for that. That'd be so symbolic. Well, in hindsight, I should have taken the 2 Crystallarium day, huh? Basically 4 hours to 100. That's decent pace. I'm willing to keep going with this day. Normally I wouldn't continue on a spiral like this, but there was actually a good amount of resources to gather. We're at 122 ore at 12 p.m. So if I can be at 222 ore by 1, like, so if my number can stay 100 above the timer, then we're doing good. We're pretty overdue for rain totems, honestly, which scares me. I'll be honest, that scares me. Because that's how we get singletons around here. That's a monster ladder, so if the rest of this floor looks really good, I'll continue on it. Nah, it's not that great. 4 iridium nodes for all that walking is, you know, not that impressive. So it's 1 p.m. and we're only at 186 ore. I mean, that was kind of to be expected. We did not have any good iridium floors in that time frame, so if you count this, which is kind of cheating, like in terms of like tracking pace, it's kind of cheating to count this floor. Then we're sort of on pace. That bat's definitely close enough to kill. Well, no way out of it this time. We're definitely behind pace for iridium. Come on. I really want the range to be reverted. I've said that a bunch of times, but I really wish the range nerf was reverted. Just to fix that kind of dumb stuff where it's like, it should reach, but it doesn't for no reason. And if you just step back a little bit farther, it suddenly works. I mean, if we're being honest, I want an entire patch to this game, like a technical patch that fixes the all the wonkiness with hitboxes and stuff like that. But I know that'll never happen. And I would never want to patch like that over content, so... Just a pipe dream. Just a little bit of iridium, a couple of iron nodes. Not worth the walk, I don't think. I suppose it's time to heal so we don't die to the bomb or the monster. Should I get a snack chat? Fine. Maybe. Should probably give you all a chance to respond before I decide not to. Time for another pretzel. So we've fallen almost 100 ore behind. If I were keeping pace, I would be at almost 500 by now, but I'm just barely over 400. Just kind of worth noting that we've fallen behind almost by 100 ore already. Yeah, what normally would be an iridium floor only has a handful of nodes. It's a shame that that floor could have been a high roll, but it wasn't. I'm gonna make the executive call that this area is worth it. Probably the wrong call, but I'm making it. Seems like MRC would have helped. Well, yeah, I mean, but it would be an unbelievably frivolous waste of resources to do that. That's what it looks like when you have your slingshot selected and you spam left click and C a bunch of times. Ugh. After all these explosions, no exit. Yeah, now we're 110 ore behind. Hasn't been any single floor yet that's helped turn the pace around. This floor had decent iridium on it. Not amazing, but decent. Even though that, well, We went roughly even with my expected pace, but we didn't make up any ground. Also, my copper is really bad too. So's my iron. And I have to hope to get more of that of those resources as well. I gotta use the ladder here. I guess the other thing you could say on this attempt is that I didn't ladder very aggressively. It's getting to the point where if I laddered aggressively, I'd be skipping like every other floor. That I can't do with my current ladder number. Much later, yeah, you skip all these floors because they're trash. I can only afford to skip the really bad floors. Can't believe you switch out your rings so often. Well, there's a lot of good ring effects in this game, and I want to take advantage out of all of them, so I do a lot of ring swapping. I misclicked, but I killed him with my pickaxe. That's hilarious. Honestly, swapping out the rings is not as bad as it looks. You get used to it, and it's like, I barely even notice them doing it. I've been playing a lot of Trine and Raft recently, so I feel like I start a noob every time I come back to the game. Yeah, he's been adding a lot of really cool new content. This is like this is one of the best times ever to come back to Stardew Valley. There's so much new stuff to experience. I don't know how much of like the new content you've tried out, but there's so much new good stuff to experience in the game. Definitely worth your attention. Almost done with 1.5? Okay. 98 or 99% perfection. Nice. I feel like the perfection tracker for this file is just like 0. The hermit farmer, yeah. Well, we broke into 1,000 a lot later than last run, which is pretty much to be expected. We've been behind pace, like most of the run we've been behind. Not much positive to say about this day. Like this attempt. About all I can say about this day is that like my basic ores are okay. Like not even that good. Craft a couple of stairs? No, I don't want to do that. I want the stone to make crystallariums. I brought them with me because I've been getting a bunch of them. This is what I was worried about. The first run of the day was pretty good compared to every run except, yeah, every run since that was the best run, the first one. Every run since then has been worse. This run included. I'm not really struggling for inventory. Plus, it doesn't really solve the problem to not bring something that I'm going to get more of while I'm here. Like, I'm going to get more life elixirs and energy tonics here while I kill bats. It's just guaranteed that that's gonna happen, and I'm gonna get more of them. I mean, I guess this day will be good enough by some magic if we get 250 ore in the next 30 minutes. This day will be good enough. That's obviously a joke, by the way. That's never gonna happen. I don't even think Zianji could get iridium floors that good. The reason that I'm intentionally hoarding tonics and elixirs is for my next rock candy day. I'm trying to eat down my massive stash of crab cakes and spicy eels, and keep, because these are buff food, so I can only use these on normal days. If I have a rock candy day, I want to have enough food for that day, because on those days I can't eat these. I have to eat my foods that don't restore, or sorry, that don't give a buff. So yeah, sorry, that's probably the missing piece of the puzzle there of why I'm hoarding the food, because I was kind of low on that basic food. Okay, well, we have till the 120 tick to get another 200 ore. We just get a random floor where every single rock is iridium. This is like your classic barren floor. What are you supposed to do with this? There's only like 20 stones total on this floor. It's just garbage. Straight trash. Well, another attempt of subpar iridium floors. Just looking at the math behind this day, like, it should not be like 1240 to 1250 is like it should not be that difficult to get. It should not be that difficult to get 1400 when you just look at the math of how this day plays out. So On average, on a star drop day, you should be able to get to floor 100 in about 4 hours, and you should have like 100 to 120 iridium on you at that point. So in your first 4 hours, you get like 120 iridium, let's just say. That's pretty. That should be about average for a star drop day. Plus, considering that I'm using 3 additional luck buffs, 2 luck rings, and a spicy eel. So I have an extremely high luck modifier. I should be able to realistically get to floor 100 in 4 hours and have 120 iridium on me. So since I'm starting at 7:20 a.m., that means that on average I should be at floor 100 at roughly 11:30. Let's just say 11:30. And then I need to leave the Skull Caverns by about 1:20 a.m. is the absolute latest I can leave. Which means that I get 13 hours of farming. 11 to 11, or no, it's 14 hours. 11 to 11 is 12 hours plus 11 to 1. 11:30 to 1:30, yeah. So you get 14 hours of farming. Post floor 100, I should be able to get 85, 90 ore per hour on average. That's what we've kind of like historically has been what we've determined is realistic and like average per hour with this loadout, which is like I have a decent number of staircases, I have a highly OP weapon, and I have a full kit of weapon rings, of magnet and luck and weapon rings. So just plug that into your calculator real fast. 14 hours at a minimum pace of 85 ore per hour. That's 1190 right there. But remember, by the time we get to 100, we should have like 120 ore on us already. So like the bare, like when you just look at it from like what the bare minimum expectation of this day should be, it's 1300 ore, because 14 times 85 is 1190, and then you add in the 120 average that you start with. That's 1310. So that's the bare minimum expectation for the day. And then once you get past about floor 175, you can realistically start looking at more like 100 ore per hour. Do you see why I get frustrated when you just look at the numbers? It shouldn't be that hard to get to 1400 ore, and yet three full runs didn't get anywhere near that. Ugh. I feel like you run past a lot of easy mob kills. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I do. You're right. I probably could have increased speed for a larger portion of the day. But yeah, this run's obviously not good enough. I didn't take a better run with better loot. Better ores and better loot I didn't take, so why would I take this? In hindsight, I should have just taken the first run, just to, not have to bash my head against every single day. The next time I get, like, what feels like a slightly above average day, I should just take it. Like, that's what I was saying that too, when I was like, I feel like I should, like, I was really debating it because I was thinking, like, how long is it going to take for me to get a better result than this? Just knowing how things go. I don't feel like making